Here, right. Now we have to play Afghanistan, Sharjah. How do you feel about two different venues? Now we have to play at Sharjah against Afghanistan.
Of course, venue-wise, I think, of course, if I take the team first, team-wise, is, who Afghanistan have played almost their entire cricketing career in UAE, so they have a slight bit of advantage. But nevertheless, Sri Lankans, we have played in Sharjah a lot, and we have a good winning percentage, and with the crowd support that we have always got, it's a good, it's a good challenge, and looking forward to play against them.
Yes.
Bhanuka, what was the morale after the defeat to Afghanistan, and what can this win do as you enter this programs?
Of course, it was quite cheerful for us as 11 who played the game, and we were not expecting for us to get bowled out for 105. We know that Afghanistan, they have a pretty decent side when it comes to T20s, and but after losing to Afghanistan, we all went to a small shell for a couple of days, but we knew how to overcome that situation because we are vastly experienced now. Few of our players have played more than 30-40 games internationally, so hopefully what we planned was to beat Bangladesh by hook or by crook. So we managed to win against Bangladesh, and the motivation that the players have is immense, and the confidence is the same. So going forward into Super 4, it will be quite interesting.
English question, please. Yes.
You must be pleased with the way you have performed. The total of 180 plus, did you back yourself, especially after the statement came from your captain that you can chase any total against this bowling attack of Bangladesh?
Firstly, talking of the statement that the captain made, I don't think he meant anything wrong. It's just that when you compare Afghanistan bowlers, what he meant was, we have a slight advantage facing the Bangladeshi bowlers. So what happened there was a small misunderstanding between the two teams, and we are, of course, it's like India, Pakistan playing Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, quite rivals, but we are really good friends out of the field. So it just, some words could really hurt players and hurt the staff. But what we meant was, or what the captain meant was not what went through the media. But it's always nice facing Bangladeshis, and we've always had a friendly rival contest. So hoping that we could, have those challenges in the future as well.
Are you happy with the way your team is performing right now? Because your team is very consistent and we played very well in the last year's World Cup, and then playing against Australia also, you did really well. Now, are you happy with the team's performance? And the second part of the question, can you name some Bangladeshi cricketers who are your friends?
Of course, we are happy because after winning a game, it's quite thrilling, and what we need is winning games. We come here to justify ourselves to UAE. This tournament was supposed to be held in Sri Lanka, but unfortunately, with the situation back home, we couldn't keep it in Sri Lanka. But with all the experience that the players have gained playing together in the last maybe 12 to 15 months, it has brought us much close as a team. And of course, we are happy. And second question, Shakib is quite good with us. Mushfiq Rahim, Fiz, name everyone. Taskin. We've been playing for a while together, so we are good friends out of the field.
Thank you so much.
Yes, this is Marcus from Sports Bangladesh. Congratulations for winning this match and going for the Super 4. So what we want to know, this is actually starting with chasing 183, but what do you think? What was the turning point of the game, or what was the mistake from Bangladesh? And do you think at the death over the bowling rotation that made the task easier for Sri Lanka?
Of course, both teams made a lot of mistakes, but eventually the team that makes least mistakes win the game. And can't blame Bangladeshis for what they did, because they wanted to bowl their best bowlers and get us all out before tail enders appear. And what went wrong, I would say that's just that some extras came to us in our favor, and our players, our batters, the tail enders, of course, they just raised their hands and they did the job for us. And it's quite exciting to see when tail enders win games for us, and it's very exciting for the whole nation as well.
Bhanuka, you have pretty contrasting games, these two. Have you guys cracked the batting code here? You, of course, missed out here, but have you cracked the batting code?
See, it's simple as this. When you are in good rhythm and when you are middling the ball, it's just a matter of continuing your good work. Thankfully, Kusal Mendis and Dasun Shanaka came to form today, and we know that whenever Kusal Mendis scores quick runs in the top order, he has always won games for us. So we have a couple of match-winning players in the side, and clicking in the batting order will always it will be better for the future for us.
Last three. Yeah.
Bhanuka, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka have had a bit of history since the 2018 Winners' Trophy, and some things were said in the media or other voice, and even Joy Wardena posted on the social media. You say you wanted to win by hook or crook. So, how satisfying is it to go through and, of course, to beat Bangladesh going through?
Of course, see, when we play against any side, it's just a matter of winning. Winning only brings us experience, but not by losing. So for us, you can't call ourselves a young unit anymore because we have played together for the past 15 months, and it was very satisfying. But I'm not much aware of Jayawardena's comment because before a game, it's always good not to read all the social media comments. Media could be quite Jay could just mess up with the players, but it's just that we could always be satisfied with the performances, and it's quite interesting and it's quite satisfying. As I said, it's another game, and beating Bangladesh and having that challenge since 2018, it has always made us a rivalry, but a friendly rivalry, I would say.
Bhanuka, be honest, when Asita Fernando went out to bat, how confident was the dressing room and how nervous?
We always, as players, we want to win, and the confidence was, we will win the game, and that's the motivation that everyone had. Fortunately, as I said, he rose to the occasion and he got the winning runs for Sri Lanka. That's the most important thing, and so it's a good happy moment for us.
Last one.
Bhanuka, he spoke about Mahila and what he said. He's worked with you guys as a consultant for a while. Do you guys pick his brain, have an opportunity to chat with him one-on-one or as a group? That's one. And Chris Silverwood, he was part of the England dressing room when they revolutionized white ball cricket. So what is the kind of talks that he's having, and what's the kind of change that he's trying to bring to the dressing room?
Firstly, regarding Mahela, yes, of course, he's approachable. Whenever we want to consult him, he's always one call away. And as a consultant, he has always done a good job, and Sri Lanka is quite, we are pleased as a team to have him in the side, and we are quite happy to have him in the dressing room if we could. But there are some restrictions, so which is why I think he can't tour with us. Going to Chris's question, it's just that we want to make the positive brand, the aggressive brand that Sri Lanka cricket used to play a couple of decades back. So we want to bring back that energy, and Chris has given all of us the freedom to think as adults and not to be pampered. So Chris, being the head coach, is one of the best things that happened to Sri Lanka, and special mention to Mickey as well, because Mickey brought this team together, and Chris is now he's just seeing the results, and but without the confidence that the coach gives to us, it wouldn't be easy for us to win games. Going forward, I think Chris's input will be quite important, and the positive approach will be seen as Sri Lanka played a couple of years back.